Your 20s. That decade of freedom, dreams, mistakes, and choices that can either define your entire life or haunt you forever. Right now, you might feel invincible, like the world is endless, like nothing can touch you. But let me ask you, are you using this time to build your future or slowly letting it slip away? Because here's the truth. The habits you form, the decisions you make, and the mindset you embrace in your 20s will either make you unstoppable or leave you trapped in regrets for decades to come. In the next hour, we're going to explore why your 20s are the most critical years of your life, how to make them count, and the mistakes you absolutely cannot afford to repeat. Stay with me. This video could literally change the course of your life. Think of your 20s as the foundation of a building. If the foundation is weak, the building will crumble. If it's strong, the building can withstand any storm. In your 20s, your energy is at its peak. Your brain is still wired for learning and adaptability. The mistakes you make, while painful, are far less costly than those made later in life. Yet most people waste this decade chasing validation, getting stuck in comfort, or drifting without direction. Don't be one of them. Storytelling example. I once met a man who spent his 20s partying, changing jobs every year, and avoiding responsibility. By the time he hit 30, he had no career, no savings, and no clarity. Contrast that with someone who started early, embraced discipline, and focused relentlessly on growth. By the time they were 30, they were financially independent, mentally sharp, and full of opportunities. Your 20s give you time, something money can't buy later. Use it wisely. Let's talk about mindset. You can have talent, intelligence, or even luck, but without the right mindset, none of it matters. The mindset of growth means embracing failure as a teacher, seeking challenges instead of avoiding them, prioritizing long-term rewards over short-term pleasure. Imagine this. You meet two 25-year-olds with the same degree. One spends every night scrolling social media and partying. The other invests in learning, networking, and improving skills. 10 years later, the difference isn't just money, it's freedom, confidence, and options. Your 20s are the perfect time to cultivate this mindset. Fail fast, learn fast, repeat, and never let fear of judgment stop you.
Your habits in your 20s become your lifestyle in your 30s. Here are the habits that separate winners from the rest. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline lasts. Early financial awareness. Save, invest, and understand money now, not later. Reading and learning daily. Knowledge compounds like interest. Networking and relationships. The people you surround yourself with will shape your mindset and opportunities. Health and fitness. Your body is an asset. Neglect it and life becomes harder. Let me tell you a secret. Most people think their 20s are for fun only, but the real fun comes from building a life you're proud of, then enjoying it without stress or regret. There are traps everywhere, and if you fall into them, they can take years to recover from. The comfort trap, staying in jobs, relationships, or situations just because they're safe. The comparison trap, constantly measuring yourself against others on social media. The instant gratification trap, chasing likes, money, or pleasure instead of building real value. The indecision trap, waiting for the perfect moment to start a career, learn a skill, or chase a dream. Avoiding these traps requires awareness. Start asking yourself, is this choice building my future or stealing it? Every day counts. Now, let's focus on action. Knowing is not enough. You must act. Here's your roadmap. Set audacious goals. Don't settle for average. Invest in yourself. Skills, education, mindset, and health. Take calculated risks. Comfort zones don't build legends. Fail publicly, succeed privately. Don't fear embarrassment, fear stagnation. Track progress relentlessly. Review, adapt, and improve continuously. Remember, your 20s are not about doing everything perfectly, they're about building momentum. Even small, consistent steps compound into massive results over time. So, what's the takeaway? Your 20s are the most powerful decade of your life. The choices you make, the habits you form, and the mindset you embrace will echo for decades. You have the chance to build freedom, wealth, health, and purpose. Or you can drift, procrastinate, and regret. The question is simple. Which path will you choose? Start now. Take ownership. Invest in yourself. Fail fast, learn faster, and never settle. Because the life you want, financial freedom, confidence, meaningful relationships, impact, is waiting for you. And it starts with how you live today.